Believe it or not, they canceled the load. They ended up canceling the load. Oh well, it is what it is. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In the clip in the beginning for the intro, I have a beard. So in this video, I actually don't have one. So just to set the record straight, I probably will be growing that back out soon, but who cares, right? Jumping into talking about canceled loads, T.O.N.U, and what are some ways to go about it, and what are some ways to kind of avoid, the pressure of a load canceling on you, and the steps you could take to better offset your loss and to look for something else. And what happened to me today, this morning. So my guy contacts me and he's telling me about the load opportunity, and we book it. I'm planning out my day. I'm like, all right, I got to wake up pretty early. The load picks up at 7:30. I got to wake up at least at, like an hour and a half before to get there. It's like a 45-minute drive. I get in the van. I start it up. Everything's going good. Get some water, some coffee in the system. I'm rolling. I get to the pickup. I guess there was like a little situation with the times at the drop-off that it was going to. So after they had loaded me with the freight, they canceled the load. It was like the first time it's ever happened to me with the shipper. So I was a little thrown off, and I was like, all right, what's the first step you always do when a load cancels on you? Before, I used to freak out like, oh my God, this load was taking me home. This load was the route that was going to basically start my week off. And now I'm just like, this is what comes with the business. I have to be ready for this mentally, and when it happens, I have to just let it go immediately. Once the load cancels, give the freight back, or if they loaded you, or if they don't load you, just let it go. Whatever. Shit happens, right? So they canceled the load. They took the freight out of the van, and I'm like, oh man, all right. I basically just pulled off the ramp and I hit up my guy and I'm like, hey man, load's canceled. I thought it was for other reasons, but it actually ended up being because of the times for the receiver just didn't match up, or the dispatcher didn't set it up properly. Fine. It's not the end of the world. In those situations, stuff that is going to occur is you're going to work something out with the team that you booked it with, or your dispatcher, or whoever you're working with. If you're working with a carrier or you are the carrier, you work out with the broker. If the load is still going to be picking up later, if you could still pick it up. And being that this was a two-stop, half of the load canceled, so the other load is going to be picking up at another time, so I could possibly still stay on that load. For the most part, me going there and securing the load and it canceling on me, you get a T.O.N.U, which is a T.O.N.U, truck order not used. So once I got approved for that right away, which happens pretty quick if you have a good relationship with a broker. Once I got approved for that, I just left off site and I kind of just like go about your day, right? Plan something out, look for another load, look for another short load, look for something to keep you busy if that's your plan. If you're going local, staying over the road, let them know right away, hey, I'm still ready to go. I got a full tank. I want to go here. This is still my plan. Don't let your feelings get to you. Don't let emotions get to you. Once again, this is business. You want to just basically take every loss as a win, meaning it's knowledge, and you're going to know what to do for yourself in the future if a load cancels on you. With that being said, guys, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, I'm in the Ford Transit, so it's a pretty cool feeling, man, being in the first van that I started this business in. Definitely has like a nostalgic, like a lot of memories in this van. Hauling freight, making tons of TikToks and videos. Reels and whatnot. You guys are wondering, and you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I also have a Ford Transit, a 2018 high roof extended Ford Transit. If you're wondering why it's sitting, it's simply just because it needs work. I got really busy with the Union Network Group and also with my Mercedes Sprinter. I'll make another video about what happened with my Mercedes Sprinter. But this van needs some work. Needs all new tires, some body work out on the outside over the tires. There's a couple like dents in it too that I want to pull out. It needs a new turbo, the intake hoses for the turbo, and a wheel alignment. It needs quite a bit of work, right? So I don't want to put this van back on the road without getting the work done to it. I want to put it back out there properly. I was thinking about insulating all the walls. So insulating in here, all the walls, putting paneling. This insulation fell off right here, so I got to get that redone. These curtains back here, it needs some work as well. I want to get all this done before I either put another driver into it or I utilize the van. I was using this to do a couple local runs. Nothing crazy, like 200 miles total. Load canceled. We're still alive. We're still working. We're going to keep going. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them below. I'm going to be trying to drop more longer content on this page, on this channel. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. If you haven't already, make sure you go join the Sprinter and Cargo Van page called The Union on Facebook. Go check me out on Instagram. Check out the rest of my reels here on YouTube. A lot of them are a little bit older, so I'm still uploading content from previously that I've had on my TikTok. I want to give you guys everything on here as well, so it might be a little backdated, but I'm on other platforms as well. I'm on Facebook, and definitely go show some love. Check me out on TikTok if you haven't already. Shoot me a follow, and I would love to hear from you guys. So take care. Once again, guys, thanks for watching my content, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.